Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening everyone. I extend a warm welcome to the crucial discussion on the possible ban of plastic bags in grocery store. I'm your moderator Amila Fadilina binti Dila and my metric number is F23A0704. I am excited to lead us to a meaningful conversation that touch on environmental sustainability, economic consideration, and the choice we make as consumer. Before we sorry, before we delve into our panelists' perspective, let's set the stage for an open and respectful exchange of ideas. We value diverse opinions, so please express your thoughts thoughtfully, considering the multifaceted aspect of of this issue. Our goal is to explore the complexities surrounding the potential ban of plastic bags comprehensively. Now, let's hear from our esteemed panelists. Panel 1, represented by Najwa Hanin, has highlighted the environmental impact and the need for a cleaner, healthier planet. Panel 2, represented by Aiman bin Awang Rahman, has brought forward concern about practical use and suggested alternatives like recycling and biodegradable bags. Lastly, Panel 3, represented by Jobli Alexan Anaguma, has raised the crucial point of the potential health risks associated with plastic bag pollution. I invite the I invite each panelist to further elaboration on their perspective and respond to any insight shared by fellow participants. Let's engage in a productive and enlightening conversation. Panelists, the floor is yours.
Thank you to our moderator, Fadlina. Hi and good evening, everyone. I'm Najwa Hanin binti Muhammad Bakri and my metric number is F23A0677. I believe that banning plastic bag is crucial for environmental sustainability. This bag contributes significantly to pollution and harm wildlife. Plastic bags are made from biodegradable materials, which mean they do not break down naturally over time. Instead, they persist in the environment for hundreds of years, taking up valuable space in landfill or ending up as litter in our ocean, rivers, and forests. By implementing a ban, we can encourage the adoption of more sustainable alternatives like reusable bags, which can significantly reduce plastic waste and help protect our planet for future generations.
Thank you, Nojohanin, for sharing your opening perspective. Your insight into the environmental consequences of plastic bag and the advocacy for reusable alternatives provide a significant foundation for our discussion. As we explore the topic further, I encourage all participants to reflect on this environmental consideration and consider the broader implication. Now, we continue to our next panel.
Thank you to our moderator, Miss Fadilina, for giving me a space to give my opinion. First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Aiman bin Awang Rahman, and my metric number is F230570. In my opinion, I strongly agree with the ban of the use of plastic bag in grocery store, but I do not agree that it should be done drastically. This is because small grocery store will be affected following the drastic ban of the use of plastic bag. It's also because the attitude of a few consumer who don't like to bring a plastic bag uh, from home when they want to buy essential items such as kitchen items because they think this is a small thing that does not have any negative effect on anyone. Therefore, the authorities need to make a step-by-step ban step-by-step ban to help retailers in the business field. The responsibility party can also hold awareness campaign for consumer on how bad the use of plastic bag in for both human and animal life. While I agree that plastic bags have environmental disadvantage and outright ban may not be the best solution. Some people rely on them for various reasons, such as reusing them for homework. We should focus on promoting recycling and encouraging the use biodegradable bags. Thank you.
Thank you, Ayman, for contributing your viewpoint. Your consideration of the practical use of plastic bag and the alternative solution of promoting recycling and biodegradable bags add depth to our discussion. Let's delve further into this suggestion, and I invite Jobli to explain more about banning plastic bag.
Thank you, moderator. Before I present my opinion, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Jubli Eleson Anaguma and my metric number is 23A0690. First of all, I propose to ban plastic bag in grocery store. One important reason is that plastic bags are harmful to human health. This is because some people who use plastic bag from grocery store throw away plastic into a river or the sea. For example, plastic bag into river or the sea will pollute marine life. As we know, plastic bags are made of chemical. When a marine life is contaminated, humans who eat marine life are also at risk of ingesting chemical through the marine life. The community may be affected by cancer or more serious condition when eating marine food contaminated with chemicals that come from dumping plastic into river or sea. It is clear that its approach to ban plastic back in grocery store. Thank you.
Thank you, Jobli, for introducing yourself and presenting your perspective. Your emphasis on the potential harm to human health from plastic bags and the pollution of marine life is a critical consideration in this discussion. Now we have to come to question and answer season. We start from panel 1. Najwa Hanin, you highlighted the environmental impact of plastic bag and the importance of transitioning to reusable alternative. Can you share more about the specific strategy your advision to encourage the widespread adoption of this alternative, considering considering potential challenge and benefits?
Thank you for your inquiry. To promote the adoption of reasonable alternative, it is essential to focus on education and accessibility. Initiative should include public awareness campaign on the environmental impact of plastic bag and the advantage of reusable option. Incentive such as discount for customer using reusable bag could complement this effort. Collaborating with business to offer affordable and appealing reasonable bag option is another way to encourage sustainable choice.
Okay, thank you, Najwa, for the answer. Next, I will ask panel 2, Ayman. You brought up very concern about the practical use of plastic bags for some individuals and suggestion for focusing on promoting recycling and biodegradable bags as alternative. How do you propose we strike a balance between addressing environmental concern and ensuring the continued practicality practicality of plastic bag for certain users?
Achieving a balance is critical. One strategy involves educating consumer about the environmental consequence of plastic bag while preserving their practical uses. Encouraging recycling programs and promoting biodegradable bags can be part of the solution. However, it is crucial to ensure that these alternatives are easily accessible and economically viable for everyone.
Thank you, Aiman. Let's continue our question and answer to the next panel. Panel 3, you emphasize the potential health risk of society with plastic bags, particularly regarding marine pollution. How can you effectively communication and raise awareness about this health risk to the public? Additionally, what measure do you think can be taken to address the current issue of plastic pollution in rivers and sea?
Thank you for your question. Effectively communicating health risks requires a comprehensive approach. Public health campaigns should emphasize the danger of consuming chemicals from plastic pollution in marine life. Collaborating with health organizations and influential figures can amplify the message. Additionally, implementing stringent regulation robust waste management system are essential step to address the underlying cause of plastic pollution.
Thank you our panel to answering the all question. Before we ended the discussion, please give a conclusion for the discussion from the discussion.
Okay. In conclusion, I strongly believe that banning plastic bag is a necessary step for the well-being of our environment. It's a small sacrifice for a big gain in terms of sustainability. That's all from me.
Thank you. Next, panel 2.
While I acknowledge the environmental concern, I think we should explore alternative and focus on responsible use and disposal. Let's find practical solution that don't disturb our daily life.
Thank you. Panel 3, now your turn.
I advocate for a balanced approach. Let's work toward reducing plastic waste uses gradually, considering the environmental impact and the practicalities involved. It's about finding common ground for a sustainable future. Thank you.
Thank you, esteemed panelists, for your insightful contributions to this vital discussion on the potential ban of plastic bags in grocery store. Your diverse perspectives have enriched our understanding of the environmental, economic, and health consideration surrounding this complex issue. As we conclude this season, I encourage all participants to reflect on the nouns viewpoints shared today and continue exploring solutions that balance, balance environmental responsibility with practical consideration. Remember that ongoing conversation and collaborative effort are essential in addressing the challenge posed by single-use plastic. I appreciate the engagement and thoughtful contributions from each of you. Let's carry the spirit of this discussion forward, promoting promoting sustainable practice and fostering a healthy planet. Thank you for your time and insight. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and thank you.